Pambansang Awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin, lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
If my people humble themselves and pray, if they seek my face and humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin. I will hear from heaven and heal their land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. treasures, a rich land where dreams unfold. Its people marching on to progress, hearts and daughters brave and true. Hand in hand with other Filipinos, Zambusur will make you great. We'll work in seasons without relenting. For country's might you can count on us. Come to beautiful Zamboanga Sur. Welcome to God's great gift given to man. Share our joys and sorrows, join in the making of the wondrous land. Zamboanga Sur the bountiful, we love thy whole heart, spirit and soul. We will live for you, we will die for you. Fearless is our Zamboanga Sur. Come to beautiful Zamboanga Sur. Welcome to God's great gift given to man.
God's great gift given to
Share our joys and sorrows, join in the making of the wondrous land.
this land, the wondrous
Zamboanga Sur the bountiful, we love thy whole heart, spirit and soul. We will live for you, we die for you. Fearless is our Zamboanga Sur.
To the young graduates, completers, and awardees of 2020-2021, accept my warmest congratulations. Today is your most awaited moments, your graduation day and moving up ceremonies. It is my pride and admiration that despite the challenges we are facing nowadays brought by COVID-19 pandemic, you've persevered with your studies and cope with our chosen modality of learning. Continue to focus with your dreams and aspirations in life. Surely, success will be achieved. To our dear parents, thank you very much for your patience and for being an effective and efficient partners of our department in the implementation of distance learning. Without doubt, your support will be a great help in the fulfillment of the mandate of the Department of Education, Sulong Edukalidad. To all the facilitators of learnings, our teachers, kudos for your commitment and dedication. My commendation to all of you for providing sincere services to our learners. Finally, our theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, is a great challenge to all of us. I hope that this will have great meaning to all the graduates, parents, and teachers. Again, congratulations and happy graduation to all of you, completers, graduates, awardees of Camanga Elementary School.
Hi guys, my name is Lapinia Lorena Vesakino. We are gathered here to celebrate the moving up ceremony. It's just so sad because our little children cannot go to school. That's why today our homes became classrooms. Our mommies and daddies, our grandmas and lolos became our teachers. We thank them for their patience and guidance. We also thank our teachers in school. We welcome everyone to our moving up ceremony 2021. Thank you and God bless us all.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously, not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
By the power vested in me as the school principal of Camanga Elementary School, I hereby present 18 boys and 13 girls, a total of 31 completers who successfully completed the basic requirement set by the Department of Education for kindergarten is now ready for your recommendation, ma'am.
Greetings! My congratulations to the graduates and completers of 2021. You have proven that even in the time of crisis, you stand and strive hard to finish this school year. You manifested the determination to complete all the requirements needed. My dear graduates and completers, we the teachers are proud that the endeavor you showed during this COVID-19 pandemic indicates a change. Even without the presence of teachers, you continue to learn with the guidance of your parents and guardians. You are now on the next ladder of education, so take the risk and face another challenge of your next chapter of struggle. As Ellen DeGeneres said, when you take risks, you learn that there will be times when you succeed and there will be time when you fail. And both are equally important. So don't hesitate to move forward and bring back the success you're aiming for. Let your parents, guardians, and teachers be proud of you. To the teachers, parents, and guardians, congratulations on the job well done, and thank you for the efforts you made to make our plans succeed. It is known to all the people how you play the role of being a teacher and being a parent, preparing what is needed to be accomplished. My salute to all of you. Thank you. God bless us all.
By the power vested upon me by the Department of Education as the officer in charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Schools Division of Zamboanga del Sur, and as presented by the school principal and recommended by the Public Schools District Supervisor, that these candidates for moving up have satisfactorily complied the requirements of the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum for kindergarten as prescribed by the Department of Education. I now confirm you completers of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Completers Bangis JMA. Completers Pino Mark M. Completers Cabardo Richard James P. Completers Arche Campania M. Completers Centino Jan Anthony B. Completers Corridor Alcher E. Completers Velostrico Nino E. Completers Chavez Rico J. D. Completers Igos Chrysler J. P. Completers Maribel Mark Anthony L. Completers Patalinghog Ezra James C. Completers Saranshal Zairil S. Completers Rosal Wendell C. Completers Tagailo Norbert B. Completers Talaba Prince Zender D. Completers Troniado Rainiel M. Completers Villa Gonzalo Jan Cyrus A. Completers Aquino Lavinia Rain A. Completers Arellano Micaela Isabel S. Completers Bangalan Angelica L. Completers Bungkawil Gia Eliza C. Completers Cabardo Aprilin U. Completers De La Torre Hazel Rose B. Completers Espinosa Casey A. Completers Ocariza Kim Jelly R. Completers Pantilgan Cassie R. Completers Panuebo Geraldine U. Completers Sumagang Angel C. Completers Veliarta Krisha Chloe. Completers Igot Olympia G.
Buenos dias a todos. Good morning, everyone. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the regional office, let me greet each and every one of you with this felicitation. Happy graduation. There are 3 persons whom we dedicate this event. First and foremost, your parents. They have given you so much love and understanding even at this pandemic time. If there is that group of persons who are very happy for this accomplishment that you have in this COVID pandemic time, it's your parents. Despite the problems of limited access to an online modality of learning, they have given the necessary support, especially financial support. Even for those who cannot afford, parents have gone out of their way just to help you out. And through the years, from the beginning of your schooling, our parents, your parents, have always been there. In fact, in a classical way of saying, you have never become one without your parents. What you are today, it's all because of your parents. And so to the parents who are attending also the virtual graduation exercises, let me thank you and let me congratulate all of you for having done your best as parents. After all, the real jewels in our family are our children. What they have achieved today is actually a big one to reckon with, and that would be an accomplishment also for us as parents. The second group that we should acknowledge and give accolade is the group of our teachers. And so to our teachers, to your teachers, let me also congratulate and be grateful for that untiring support that you have given in this very challenging COVID pandemic time. We have limited resources, we have limited time and space, but you are true to the work of a teacher. Actually, the theme of strengthening quality education despite this COVID pandemic time rests on the shoulders of our teachers. And so we have tested you for your resilience, for your perseverance, and for your remarkable competency, especially in matters of adjusting the learning resources. And so to our teachers, again, DepEd Region 9 is very grateful for all the sacrifices that you have extended. In the parlance of the theme of our 123rd Philippine Independence Day, you have become our heroes because despite the time and the space, you continuously pursue the delivery of the self-learning modules or the so-called blended learning modality. And the last group, of course, is your very own selves, coupled with the support of our local government units, especially also the school administrator. Let me congratulate and thank all of you, especially the principals, who have done a lot of things just to install and implement the basic learning continuity plan that we have installed for all our schools, even the private schools. And so today is a day of what we call day of happiness, whether we like it or not. Let's all be cheerful that finally we have reached the end part, the finale of your learning for this school year 2020-2021. Of course, we all know that this has been a very unique experience, having adapted the so-called SLM, the self-learning modules, as a way of getting insights, knowledge, and developing our skills. There are a lot of problems that come our way, especially as we comply with the IETF health protocol. Especially that there are a lot of restrictions on the part of our learners. But in totality, we've been true to our mantra that learning must continue. This has been the claimor of our secretary, that learning must continue. And so we did prove to ourselves and to the community that learning has continuously been pursued by all of us. And so for Gen X, Gen Y, the millennials, and your group, Gen Z, we really are very appreciative of that kind of effort that you have extended. There were cases that you have started to stop and be tempted to drop out, but because of the persistence of your parents, the dedication and the commitment of our school administrators and teachers, finally you decided that you should also continue. Indeed, you have continued. Thus, your graduation exercises today. And so to all of you, our warm congratulations and felicitations for having done a good job. And so to class 2021, a unique class of COVID era, may you have a positive outlook after these graduation exercises as we welcome the next school year and as you welcome also the next set of challenges for your next ladder, next journey, as you want to put yourselves in that challenging part of educating yourselves and feeling accomplished, eventually being part of nation building. So to all of you, congratulations. To all of you who have proven that you are still very strong in mind and in spirit, with a strong commitment to pursue quality education. Again, congratulations. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la vista.
Okay, may buntag sa tanan, may buntag no sa atong magtutudlo des ka mga elementary school, labi na sa atong mga estudyante no. Thank you sa inyo sa paghatag gayon. Agi panakop no sa atong mga virtual education. I hope na ipadayon ninyo ang inyong mayong pagtuon. Salamat sa inyong pagsunod sa pagdisiplina sa atong magtutudlo, isip secondary parents, o global sa tanan sa pagtuman sa pagdisiplina sa inyong ginikanan. Ang edukasyon, mga nayawi sa ato ang mga ambisyon. Ang edukasyon, mga nayawi sa tanan ato mga plano sa atong kinabuhi. Ako, ganyo sa inyo, nga kung padayon ka mas inyong pagtuon, labi na karon nga pandemic, tayo, atong paglakaw-lakaw na sunod kita sa health protocol, atong tumanon ang mga advice sa atong ang ginikanan. Salamat sa inyo. Once again, congratulations and good morning.